Well, Heidi Ho from Silver Springs State Park right here in sunny Florida. Alana and I just wrapped up one of the most fun paddles that I think we have ever had. Let us share it with you.
Silver Springs State Park is about 15 minutes from downtown Ocala, Florida, and is one of the oldest tourist attractions in the state. The park itself spans roughly 4,000 acres and is packed with natural beauty, history, and wildlife. The springs put out 500 million gallons of water a day and are the headwaters of the Silver River, which flows about 5 miles before joining the Ocala. The Fort King Paddle Trail is what brought us here. Unfortunately, it was closed for boardwalk construction, so I guess we'll have to revisit once it reopens. The water clarity is unreal, letting you see the manatees and fish swimming or sleeping as some were doing. Our peaceful paddle wound past towering cypress trees, sunbathing turtles, and the occasional gator eyeing us from the shoreline. This is also one of the few places where you might spot wild monkeys. Yes, actual rhesus macaques. The monkeys were originally released here back in 1938 when a tour boat operator let 6 of them loose on an island in the river to spice up a jungle cruise attraction. Turns out monkeys can swim, and they didn't stay put for long. From those original 6, the population spread quickly, and today there are over 200 living wild in the area. We paid a $4 launch fee for our kayak in addition to the $2 per person park entrance fee. Don't have your own watercraft? You can rent kayaks, canoes, or stand-up paddleboards as well. We would highly recommend making reservations ahead of time, though.
Well, how cool was that? Honestly, it was so enjoyable. We ended up with right about 4.7 paddled miles.
Yes.
Most of that was super easy as the water was sort of carrying us along, and we just had to keep some direction about us. But even when we went against the current, it was not a very tough paddle. It was really very easy, and all the fish and birds and
manatees
and everything was just super cool. We really highly recommend this. Now, as Alana mentioned in the voiceover, one of the trails was not available. They're doing some boardwalk repairs and things like that. But honestly, that gives us an excuse to revisit, and it's certainly an excuse for you to visit. So check it out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait. I know you thought we were wrapping things up, so did we, but we actually had so much fun that we decided to come back here and basically do another area that we didn't get a chance to yesterday. So here we go, let's get at it some more. Scoot, 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 scoot.
We chose to launch from the other end of the river at the Ray Wayside Park. This allowed us to paddle through the remaining area along the Silver River that we missed the day before. The Silver River is teeming with aquatic life beyond the famous manatees. We saw longnose gar, bowfin, Florida gar, and large schools of mullet cruising beneath the surface. We also spotted soft-shelled turtles, Suwannee cooters, and even the occasional largemouth bass darting through the underwater grasses. Not up for paddling? No problem. You can still glide over the springs in comfort with a glass-bottom boat tour. It's all the views, none of the arm workout.
Ta-da! Well, there you go. This time we're done. We're tuckered. That was an 11-mile adder. And due to the way we did it, well, I think if you did it any direction, if you didn't have the shuttle, you're going to be moving against the currents. Yes. And where we started, there was a lot of currents. Every natural spring adds to the amount of current flow. So from where we started from, 5.7 miles to where we ultimately turned around, we had a pretty tough paddle, but it was very relaxing on the way back. So anyway, again, we thoroughly enjoyed this place both days. We highly, highly encourage a visit. I think it's one of the gems, and it will really show you the diversity of the wildlife and everything that Florida has to offer that's not on one of the coasts. Anyway, we'll see you at our next adventure. We're not sure what that'll be. Bye-bye.
Bye.